So yeah, I love that guy.
What is up, friends and family, ladies and gentlemen? It is the start of July, so you know what that means. June reading wrap up. Now I'm gonna preface this by saying I didn't get to read as many books as I typically do. I'm really sorry to disappoint you guys because I know you look forward to these videos, but I've had a pretty busy month, you know, raising 7 kids, been on that campaign across the world to solve world hunger, and I'm still trying to get that PhD in the after hours for medicine. Okay. And while that's all great, it's left me with less time to read books.
It literally doesn't matter.
Without further ado, the number of books I've read this month, and please don't laugh, is 76.
What?
Yeah, but let's just rip off the band-aid and get started on the first book I read this month. Now, I hate to put salt on the wound, but it was a bit of a short one. It's the truth. That is The Count of Monte Cristo.
What the
Now,
fuck?
I did read this one 2 times just to make sure I understood it.
Boom! This lighting sucks. Oh my gosh. If you're anything like me, then you like to read and watch other people read. I don't know. There's some joy in it, and that's why I make videos about me reading too. Because I like watching other people read books. But, not a big but, no. However, it's easy to get caught up watching people talk about the friggin' 3,000 books they read in a month and not be like, dude, I need to read more. I feel like that a lot, and I just want to talk about that. I know it's not good to think that way, and yet I'm like, all right, I am. Anyway, so if you feel this way, then we're on the same boat, pal. Okay, I'm going to give a case study here. I have read 1 book in June so far, and I have been like feeling bad about that. I've been like, dude, what the hell? It's summer break, you know, I should be reading a bunch. I should be the book beast, reading a bunch of books, you know, a bunch of books. But it's like, the book I'm reading right now is The Stand by Stephen King. Look at this fat chunker of a book. I've read this much. I need to be happy about that because holy how many pages is that? I've read 760 pages of this book so far. It was like, of course I've only read 1 book in June. But even if I wasn't reading The Stand, who the hell cares if I only read 1 book? There's a lot bigger problems than that. But all of that aside, I'm reading and I'm enjoying it. As if I am reading and if I am enjoying it, then what the hell does it matter how many books I read? I find it really easy to end up looking at it as a competition. I end up being like, oh man, these guys are reading this many books. I need to read this many books. But I don't. Everyone's at a different pace. I'm at a different pace. I don't read that fast, if I'm going to be honest. And it's okay. There's no rush. There's no competition of who can read the most books. Sometimes that's what it feels like, especially since I started making videos about reading books. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm making YouTube videos about reading books, and I'm not even reading that many. I still haven't read a book that I can make a video on. And again, it's so easy for me to get caught up in this and think that I'm doing something wrong, that I'm not being good enough, that I'm inadequate in certain regards. And this, I think, applies to everything, not just books. I want to set that aside because that is a thing that I've seen a lot. A lot of people being like, oh, well, I feel like I'm not reading enough. And I feel the same way. But I think it applies to a lot of different aspects of life with this kind of like neurological productivity, which I feel like is very common. We interrupt this program for Art of the Week. Yay, I'm so tired right now. I'm barely functioning. Anyways, Art of the Week. I recommend a good piece of art to experience. This week's is The Life of Chuck. Just saw it in the movie theater yesterday. It was so freaking good. I'm not giving it justice with this very expressive face right here, but dude, you should definitely go watch The Life of Chuck. Go support it. It's a Stephen King story adapted beautifully into a film. It's really freaking good, and you need to watch it because there needs to be more movies like The Life of Chuck out. Don't look at what it's about because it caught me off guard and it was awesome. It is just about this dude Chuck and his life, and it is so sweet. It's packed full of stuff. I guarantee you, it's great. If you're into that type of thing, like wholesome but really thoughtful movies, just so well crafted, you're gonna love it. I really hope people see it because it needs and deserves the attention. It's such a great movie. I used to think, this is gonna sound so dumb, but I would spend my summers fucking alone. Like right here at this desk, in this cave over here. I would spend my entire summers alone. And I thought the reason I felt off and strange was because I wasn't productive enough. I was like, I need to be editing more. I need to be making more YouTube. No. I didn't understand that loneliness and productivity are two separate fucking things. I didn't even comprehend that. You couldn't even have told me that. I would have been like, no, you're wrong. But I got so caught up in trying to be like mega productive, using every second to my advantage, that I was missing out on, life, everything going on around me. At least personally, sometimes I don't read as much as I want to. And it's literally like I had a great day, and that's why I didn't read. I went out and I hung out with people. My plans for the day didn't exactly go to plan, but who the hell cares? I made great memories. I had great experiences with my friends and family. So who cares if I didn't get to read as much that day? I don't know. To me, it's important to put it into check. This video is kind of just for me, like telling myself yo, chill out. You're fine. And for anyone else who I guess might be feeling this way, which maybe not, who knows? I just wanted to say to me and to you that you're good. You're fine. I don't want reading to become a chore. That's the last thing I want, because I love reading. It's so fun to me. And if it starts to feel like a job or a chore or something I have to get out of the way to keep up with others, then what is the point? That's a race that I don't want to run. So keep doing your thing. Even if it's not reading, no matter what it is. You've probably heard many Facebook moms say this, but comparison is the thief of joy. And it's true. It's a little hallmark. It's a little hallmarky. Jeez, I cannot say it. It's a little hallmarky, but it is true. It's true. Even if you've read a freaking page, even if you've read one word, give yourself a pat on the back, man, because you're doing what you like doing, if that's what you like doing. If you don't like reading, no one's making you read. Unless it's for school. That sucks. Reading for school sucks. Anyways, thank you for watching. Quick little video. Hopefully I will get the stand done soon, but staying in theme to the video, I'm going to make sure I enjoy it, because this is a big book and I've been really excited to read it, and I'm a big chunk of the way through it, and I have been enjoying it, and I want to continue to enjoy it. I don't want it to become a fucking homework assignment. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week. Have a great week. Have a great day. Have a great life. I'm making this the day it's supposed to be uploaded.
Dude, my microphone.